What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Next Win podcast with your host, Aunt Ma, co-host Justin Vaseur, and special guest William Wynn. And, I'm a little curious about this UFO talk that we've been having. And why is Vegas the hotspot for UFOs?
Area 51.
Yeah.
That's just where they recover stuff, supposedly, right? But
Yeah.
why are aliens attracted to Vegas and landing here?
All the
I don't-
lights.
Yeah,
Like-
maybe the lights.
Or you want to party,
Maybe
you know?
maybe it's the Luxor.
Oh, the high
I'm just
beam?
kidding.
Yeah.
You never know. Maybe that's like a connection to Area 51.
Because
Because that's
if
why
you're-
they have that
Yeah,
beam. They're
maybe
like,
they made it, yeah.
What if, because you're saying that you don't believe in aliens, Justin,
no.
right? So does it make sense that Vegas is a hotspot for it? Like, how do you justify this part? Is this what everyone's justifying? Because Vegas is, you can see the bright lights from space. That's what they're saying, right? When you look at Earth as a whole, like you can see Vegas, all the lights. Is that what's attracting them?
I don't know. I mean, I would assume that they would go to like the pyramids or like these,
What if
crazy
they
places.
built the pyramids?
Yeah, maybe.
But you
But-
can't even see that from space, can you?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
Oh, you can?
But that's the thing is like, apparently, with the pyramids, they're like aligned to like certain stars and all that stuff. So you would assume maybe they would go there.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? I don't know what the Luxor is lined up to.
Well, what about
No,
this?
no, I have to look that up.
What about this new Sphere Hotel? The moon that they're building on the strip, where they're gonna have that Formula One racing, right?
Mm.
You think that's gonna attract more aliens?
Mm.
There's another moon
want to
now.
watch Formula One.
I mean, most of it is probably just Area 51.
Yeah, I think it's Area 51.
Yeah,
And they're just checking
really?
stuff out.
We also had a project called like Yucca Mountain or something where they would throw nuclear waste in there.
You know what? And
Something like
that's because all the nuclear testing was around here, right?
Yeah,
Nevada,
that too, yeah.
all the nukes and stuff. We're testing it out in the desert, so
But
maybe they're attracted to like nuclear power or whatever.
they can see the energy levels.
Yeah,
The
maybe.
radiation, yeah.
Oh, that does make sense. Like when I think about the Predator and he sees all this like red,
Yeah, maybe.
signals. That's interesting.
Yeah, I think that's why. That's just a lot of stuff that happens out here.
Yeah.
Well, what
Military wise. Like
What about
military.
Texas? Like, right? Isn't Roswell? Oh, Roswell's in New Mexico.
yeah,
yeah.
New
So
Mexico.
I think
Like,
mostly in Nevada and New Mexico. I think the
Why New
desert.
Mexico?
Same thing. I think they did testing there too, nuclear testing there too.
But there's no. Oh, there you go. So there's no lights in New Mexico.
Yeah.
So we were talking about energy.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, again, I don't really believe in this stuff, but
That's what it
I'll
says.
go more in depth with that later. But yeah, I think it's more so. Never mind. I don't know where to take
What?
this conversation because
So like, what about Japan? Japan had what happened when they had their tsunami and they had all this radiation and things like that?
Mhm.
So how come aliens aren't like flocking to there immediately?
what seems to be like
explosion.
it's
maybe?
a U.S. focused thing.
no.
So no, they happen
Yeah.
in other places, but the excitement
Oh.
is in the U.S.
Because we're dumb people.
Probably
No,
we're
'cause-
very
Gullible.
not gullible, but just like the media really.
Um,
What's the word I'm looking for? Influences us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, and how can we believe the government with that stuff, but nothing else?
That's true.
yeah, because it's
Like, do you trust the government,
Not really.
not 100%.
but you trust what they say about UFOs?
No,
Exactly. Like that. That's
they
my thing.
they want you to think what they want you to think.
Well, I mean, the government hasn't really said anything about UFOs either.
They just admit it. No, they're not nothing about
No.
UFOs, but they admit that there's stuff flying in the sky that they don't know what it is. So
Well, you know what people are saying is some people have said that it's maybe not aliens. It could be people from another dimension.
yeah.
Sure.
That's
So let's say
nothing,
we
yeah.
live in different dimensions and someone came through our world with this spacecraft. They could be normal people.
Yeah. I think it's more so a battle of technologies between our militaries and governments.
In what sense?
So I think there's certain things that normal military people don't even know of.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
So and then us, we're not gonna have any clue what's going on.
Right.
So they could be like China could be sending something that we don't even know what it is, and then the military or the U.S. military has to be like, oh, it's UFOs. We don't know. Like, we have to study this thing or whatever.
Where was that hot air balloon thing that they shot down that was from China? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I know what
Yeah,
you're
I
talking
remember
about.
That
but
was
I
in the
can't
U.S.,
remember.
right? They're spying on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what state it flew over, but yeah,
This was really recent,
like
within a
close to
couple
Canada,
months.
I think,
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
and they shot it down.
But they didn't say it was a UFO.
No, they did at first. At first,
They
they
immediately
did.
said it was a hot air balloon spy craft.
Oh, well, I thought it was like they pushed it out as a UFO. They don't know what it is. And then after it was like, oh, it's a craft.
I see. Maybe I wasn't in tune in the very beginning.
But even like all these like Roswell things, when you look at the photos
Yeah.
that they have, it's like foil material. That's really what's flying through space.
You never know. It's super strong.
Maybe the thickness of the metal disintegrated as it crash landed.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the size of things.
I don't know.
So I don't know. I feel like moving here to Vegas, because I live in a 2-story home, and out my windows I can see the strip and the city, and every night now I'm just looking in the sky, seeing if I see a UFO.
Yeah. I've had my own shares of UFO sightings.
What
do you mean?
What? Share with us, please. I've never witnessed any of this.
Yeah, so there's a really famous one. I think it's called like the Phoenix Lights.
Oh, the one with the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was something similar out here when I was maybe 8, and it was over by North Side, like the mountains, and you would see these lights come on and off, and everybody was freaked out about it. I think there's even footage online about it.
Where's Area 51 from here? Is it that north?
North.
It's north,
right?
Yeah.
northwest, about 2 hours.
Yeah. And then, so that was like my first experience. And then there was one time where my friend was driving us down the freeway, and we could see like up ahead, there was this gray object looking like a football, right? And then all of a sudden it rotates and then shoots off.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And how come you don't believe in UFOs? What?
And like, we didn't even say anything. We just looked at each other and we were like, what? You know, we couldn't really tell what was going on. And then we forgot about it. Like, we just didn't care about it.
So if you've had your fair share of like seeing these things, why don't you believe in it?
Just because after doing research and really looking into some of these articles or whatever, it always looks like they're talking about military craft.
Yeah.
Versus outside life forms. So that's why I think it's more so advancements in our own technology that they don't want to get out, but they have to do some sort of testing.
Oh, I see. So it's like instead of having China find out about our technology, they make some bogus comments about aliens, so they don't know that.
I mean, it is kind of true because all the bombers that we have, no one knew about it, and they had to fly it around. So
yeah,
I've never seen a spacecraft kind of rotate like that, except for maybe an X-Men airplane.
Yeah, I mean, even to this day, I have one on camera. I have an experience on camera on Facebook.
You got to show it, dude.
I'll play it right now.
Okay, go. That's
We'll make a little clip out of it,
Yeah,
and we'll put it on
up.
Instagram, and you guys will see that.
Yeah, so basically, was this in Vegas or in LA? I think it was LA. It was like a bright ball in the sky with like a little bit of haze around it, and it looked like it was moving away from me, right? And then all of a sudden it just disappears.
I've seen those, but it was more like I didn't think of that would be a UFO.
Yeah, but
Well,
the problem
a UFO is just something you don't know what it is.
Right, yeah, I
you
get
know?
that.
Yes, it's true. But the problem now is all of those what do you call it? The quad of the
Quad helicopters?
No,
or-
what do you call those? Drones.
Drones?
Yeah, all these drones now they can do all the. You see the companies they do all the whole show.
They
Yeah.
just did one
Show.
for the Golden Knights
Yeah,
parade.
see?
Yeah. I mean, this thing, it
Yeah,
was,
too.
this was before SpaceX existed. So it was before all the launches.
crazy stuff.
Yeah. Because sometimes, have you seen a launch from SpaceX?
Yeah.
That looks crazy.
Yeah.
It literally, if you don't know what's going on, it looks like it's the end of the world almost, like some alien invasion type stuff. But
Why-
this was before this. So that was weird to me.
What's kind of weird to me is that all this SpaceX stuff with Elon Musk. So he's trying to launch rockets so we can go to Mars and test life out there. how come he's not building UFOs like spacecrafts? He's doing like rockets, right? But he's
Mhm.
not building these like UFO style looking.
Because there's no money in it.
No money in it. But he
There's,
has.
there's money in building rockets that can return, because then they can use them to launch satellites, right? And he'll save money by having those rockets return instead of making a new one every time. So there's money in that, but there's no money in building a whole spaceship.
Yeah, that's true.
And you think about it, because he's all about money.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the government might have like trademarked the UFO or something.
Do you think Elon Musk is our savior in getting us to Mars?
No.
Not savior, but I think he's starting it.
Yeah.
You think it will happen after our lifetime?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think
for sure, like space exploration.
yeah, eventually it's gonna be like Star Wars,
Yeah,
literally.
someday, like maybe generations from now, but
Yeah.
they're gonna get there.
But that was my point with the other. Did we talk about it on this one? But how we're gonna advance and
Yep.
like start going to other planets.
Yeah.
It's literally Star Wars.
Yeah.
If you think about it, like back in 2009, we didn't have smartphones.
Right.
You know, we couldn't. Like, we had just have flip phones, but now look, like we have everything on our freaking hand. It's only been less than like 20 years.
And we think that's fast. The
Yeah.
advancement of that is fast.
Yeah,
But once we hit an actual like,
quantum computing. Once they get that done, I think
that's gonna be boom.
it's gonna
Like-
explode.
You guys watch Ant-Man?
Yeah,
Nah, I didn't see that one.
They talk about quantum space, or is that what it's called?
yeah, but this one's essentially like realistically, it's they're doing quantum computing, so it's supposed to be like way faster than all our chips now. It's just
Yeah, I don't know. These movies are getting kind of crazy, man. You got like Doctor Strange going to different dimensions, and I don't know what to believe anymore.
What if have you heard of those like alien jerky spots?
Yes,
What if that's actually alien?
it could be. Why are they
Alien.
building? Have you seen it recently?
no,
Alien Jerky is now building like a theme park looking
really.
thing. So first you have, they remodeled it and it looks like, I don't know, like a shuttle or, spacecraft where you go inside, you buy beef jerky and all these other souvenirs. And then on the side of it, they're building more. There's this other spacecraft that they're building. There's another area where you buy all this food and snacks. And it looks like an attraction where you can go in there. And you'll see it. Like when you leave Vegas the next few days, you'll see that stuff on the side of the road.
Have you seen the movie Nope?
What?
No. Yes.
What is that?
Yes.
Oh, no. I have
Nope.
not.
No.
Yeah, I've
So
seen it.
that kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, it
Where
does.
they all go there. That's kind of
But Nope was like a actual alien.
yeah.
No spoiler alert. Sorry.
I mean, that kind of reminds me of Manifest. You guys ever watch Manifest on Netflix?
No.
Not yet. I've seen it. I think my wife was watching it for.
Yeah, it's almost like alien type thing. Well, not real. Oh, spirit alien, something like that. It's crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, alien beef jerky. They could be attracting aliens now.
Or it's alien meat
And why would
That's
they be?
why they're coming here. They're like, you're killing us.
to eat.
We're gonna
Right?
come at you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the part that makes me not believe in aliens is that they're building this whole like universe in this area, but they have aliens in a car, like a Back to Future looking car. Have you seen? You guys got to stop there. I stop there every time I go to LA.
Really?
Mm.
I
So
I'm
use
gonna
it-
stop there like when I was a kid. I haven't gotten there.
I mean, I
since.
stopped to
just
use the
drive past.
bathroom, let the
Oh.
dog
Oh,
out.
I think I stopped with you one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's the aliens in the car. I don't know. Doesn't make it believable.
They're not real.
But my kids get scared every time we try to take a picture with it. All right, guys. Thank you for watching this episode. Alien Talk is very fascinating. And guys, comment down below what you guys think. Is it just Vegas being the hotspot? Is it real? I don't know. It's just crazy talk. But catch us on the next episode. So we'll see you guys next time.